It's a big show this week for Jet Racing 365's Podcast Jam. First order of business is the Minneapolis Metrodome lineup for December 7th, 2013. That's in just over a month. It's the final event ever at the Metrodome as it's being torn down for a brand new football stadium, and the lineup has been announced. It's Gravedigger with Dennis Anderson, Maximum Destruction with Tom Meents, Gravedigger the Legend with Adam Anderson, Son of a Digger with Ryan Anderson, Grinder with Lupe Souza, Captain America with Chad Fortune, Hot Wheels Firestorm with Scott Buteau, Batman with John Seesuck, Monster Out Dalmatian with Candace Jolly, Captain's Curse with Alex Blackwell, El Diablo with J.P. Ruggiero, Lucas Oil Crusader with Lindsay Wink, Monster Energy with Damon Bradshaw, Metal Militia with Todd LeDuc, Avenger with Jim Kohler, and Thunder 4x4 with Jim Benzik. So a huge stacked 16-truck lineup for the final event at the Metrodome. Also, the schedule for Monster Jam in 2014 is pretty much filled out for the first quarter. Lineups have not been announced yet, but let's take a look at these events. First event is at Council Bluffs, Iowa, on January 2nd through 5th. Nashville, Tennessee is January 3rd through 4th. 3rd through 4th is also Des Moines, Iowa. Tacoma, Washington for Monster Jam Rock the Dome is January 3rd through 5th. Manchester, New Hampshire is 3rd to 4th. Columbus, Ohio is the 3rd to 4th. Rochester, New York is the 3rd to 5th. Trenton, New Jersey is the 3rd to 4th. Houston, Texas, at the Reliant Stadium, the first big stadium event of the year, is on January 4th. Also, 4th to 5th is in Birmingham, Alabama, and Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, for the weekend of the 10th to 11th, it's North Charleston, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina, Evansville, Indiana, Hidalgo, Texas, Wichita, Kansas, San Antonio, Texas, Detroit, Michigan, Ford Field, Anaheim, California, and Atlanta, Georgia. So 4 huge shows on the 11th through 12th with the Alamo Dome, Ford Field, Angel Stadium, and the Georgia Dome. Now for the 17th through 18th is Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Albany, New York, Sacramento, California, Houston, Texas again, San Diego, California, Toronto, Ontario with the Maple Leaf Tour, Tampa, Florida. 24th through 25th that weekend, we have Knoxville, Tennessee, Washington, D.C., Greensville, South Carolina, North Little Rock, Arkansas, Phoenix, Arizona with Chase Field, New Orleans, Louisiana with the Superdome, Orlando, Florida with the Citrus Bowl, Angel Stadium at Anaheim, and Lucas Oil Stadium at Indianapolis, all on that weekend. Lots of crazy weekends for Monster Jam next year. Also, Fargo, North Dakota for January 31st to February 1st. Also that weekend, Uniondale, New York, Charleston, West Virginia, Dayton, Ohio, Rockford, Illinois, Aurora, Illinois, and Houston, Texas, Vancouver, British Columbia with the Maple Leaf Tour, Tampa, Florida, and St. Louis, Missouri. A lot of crazy weekends. This is going to be great for 2014. The weekend of February 7th through 8th is Chattanooga, Tennessee, Denver, Colorado at Pepsi Center, Kansas City, Missouri, Columbus, South Carolina, Spokane, Washington, Rosemont, Illinois, Edmonton, Alabama, Miami, Florida, Hartford, Connecticut, Anaheim, California. They're a third event down there. Lots of events for the weekend of the 14th through 16th. Albuquerque, New Mexico, East Rutherford, New Jersey, Memphis, Tennessee, Hampton, Virginia, Roanoke, Virginia, Cleveland, Ohio, Salt Lake City, Utah, Worcester, Massachusetts, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Winnipeg, Portland, Oregon, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. For February 21st through 23rd, it's Wheeling, West Virginia, Providence, Rhode Island, Saginaw, Michigan, Richmond, Virginia, Oakland, California, Jacksonville, Florida, and Arlington, Texas at Cowboy Stadium. For February 28th through March 1st, Wichita Falls, Texas, Baltimore, Maryland, Wikes Bar, Pennsylvania, Tupelo, Macon, Georgia, Lexington, Kentucky, Detroit, Michigan, and El Paso, Texas. March 7th through March 9th, we have Reno, Nevada, Toledo, Ohio, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Pensacola, Florida, Biloxi, Tucson, Arizona, Bridgeport, Connecticut, Laredo, Texas, London, Ontario with the Maple Leaf Tour, Syracuse, New York. Monster Jam weekend for the 14th through 15th of March. Huntsville, Alabama, Fresno, California, Nampa, Idaho, Lafayette, Louisiana, Grand Rapids, Michigan. March 20th through 22nd is the first 32 truck 3-day World Finals in Las Vegas, Nevada at Sam Boyd Stadium. April 4th through 6th, we have Louisville, Kentucky, Naples, Florida, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Cincinnati, Ohio, Eugene, Oregon, Hamilton, Ontario, and then April 11th through 13th, Raleigh, North Carolina, and Ocala, Florida. May 17th and 18th is Moline, Illinois. May 31st to June 1st is Halifax. June 14th is East Rutherford, New Jersey for the Path of Destruction. And Monster Jam International returns to Sydney, Australia, October 18th, 2014. That's the events we have announced so far for Monster Jam next year. Also, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, driven by Rod Schmidt once again, has a brand new look for the 2014 season. You can check that out on our Twitter page. And just a great new truck for next season for Monster Jam. Not new truck, but it looks brand new. Also, the No Limits Monster Truck Tour from Checkered Flag Productions made its debut in Billings, Montana last weekend. The wheelie contest winner was Larry Quick with Ghost Rider. Racing winner was Captain USA, and the freestyle winner was once again Ghost Rider with Larry Quick. Sweeps freestyle for Billings in 2013. That's going to be it for Podcast Jam this week. A lot of new information and stuff, and it's getting into that November, December time of year where pretty much once a week for Monster Jam, something new truck, new body, new something. And it's really exciting. It's a really exciting time of year for the monster truck industry. That's it for Podcast Jam this week. Make sure to follow on Twitter and subscribe on YouTube for all the latest updates. And listen to this podcast every week, right here, on Spreaker, iTunes, or maybe on our official website, wherever you may be listening, however you may be listening. Thank you for listening to Podcast Jam. That's all for this week. See you next